Okay, here's the topic for our video, atoms. This is our objective. And by compare, this being a bureau, the thing you put your clothes in at home, to atoms, we're looking for ways that they are similar. All right. Now, the best person to talk to about bureaus is Dr. Square. He knows all the different shapes and sizes. He this is your traditional bureau. This is called a pie-shaped bureau. It's very common in Andover, New Hampshire, and you can see as you move down, drawers get bigger. But they both got drawers. They both have places to put things. And Dr. Square is also very familiar with the safe bureau, the spherical bureau, the cylinder bureau. This being the cylinder bureau, and it's it's funny because Dr. Square knows a lot about atoms. All right, and here are several, and they've got some things in common. You've got a nucleus, and you've got rings around to put the atoms, put the electrons on. All right, and now Dr. Square was thinking, well, how these two things are alike. If you look at them all together, you can see that these look very similar visually, in that you've got concentric circles. All right, and I'm going to talk about structurally how they're similar as well. Dr. Square came up with the statement they're bureaucratic. All right. One way that Dr. Square was able to come up with this is if you think about a bureau, you tend to put things in specific spots. Like, what do you put in your top drawer? You could probably tell me. Well, Dr. Square, he puts socks. All right. You may put it in a different spot, but for your bureau, it's probably got a specific spot. And on atoms, Dr. Square knew that certain things go on certain spots, these things being electrons. All right. So he came up with this statement they're bureaucratic. Now, another thing you'll notice when you put stuff, especially with this type of bureau, the spherical one, these drawers, and the drawers are meant to be purple. That's where you place things. There's specific spots where you place things in a bureau. Much like in an atom, the the electrons go on the orbitals, and that's these rings, these different orbitals or energy levels around the nucleus, and that's another thing. So they both have like places to put things. In a bureau, it's a drawer. In an atom, it's the energy level or an orbital. All right. So this is just going over connecting these two things. So a bureau, its binder is like the frame. That's what keeps it together. Its space holder is the drawers. You put things in, you put stuff in there. An atom, the binder is the nucleus. That's what keeps it all together, the nucleus. If you didn't have a nucleus, you wouldn't have an atom because the nucleus creates a positive attraction that holds the electrons in place. And then your is your orbitals in an atom. And then you put in lots of empty space and you put in these fast electrons. All right. Now, it's specifically there's a spherical bureau. All right. You can see it right there. And the reason I want to make this clear why this is the one is as you move out, you get more and more drawers on the bureau, more and more places to put stuff. As you move out in the energy levels, you get more and more places to put the electrons. All right. So as you move away, there's more room, basically more space. So in the first energy level in an atom, that's this. You'll notice how many dots are there, how many electrons. You can hold, you got, it can hold two. Oh, it should say two. This is a wrong. That should say two right there. 1, 1, 2. All right. It can hold 2 electrons in the first energy level. The second energy level can hold up to, has got 4 draws, it can hold 8 electrons. And the third, it's got 9 spots and it can hold up to 18. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. And it would follow this pattern. 4 would be 25. Sorry, 16. No, 4. Then would be 16, 32. 5 would be 5, 25, 50. All right. That's it.